In the UK, police are now using AI-powered cameras to catch drivers using their phones or not wearing seatbelts. One notification, one glance away, and it's already too late. But there is a way to take back control. A cleaner drive, a smarter system, a safer road ahead. Here's how to install Apple CarPlay or a step-by-step and upgrade your car for the future.
Hello guys, you know that feeling when you got car but tech feels older than MySpace? Yes, this is Audi A7 2013 and today I will show you how to upgrade MMI system to 2025 with Apple CarPlay. Let's do it!
Here it is, the original i-system from 2013. It's like carrying around a flip phone in a world of iPhones. The biggest problem? No Apple CarPlay. That means no live navigation, no voice commands, and hello distractions. Oh, and in the UK or Europe, if you're caught fiddling with your phone, guess what? Big fat fine. And cameras? They're everywhere, like ninjas. Before we start, to avoid scratching the center console, we place a cloth underneath. Then we move the gear selector into the N position to give ourselves more room for the steps that follow. We begin by removing the multimedia panel and the module that controls the air system. There's an 8mm bolt that needs to be unscrewed. Carefully disconnect all the connectors. Here we had the original connector which was unplugged. And on this side, there's one more cable that needs to be disconnected. So I started pulling off the multimedia panel on this Audi A7. I could feel the precision of German engineering. Everything tight, clean, and perfectly aligned. It came off nice and smooth, just had to be a bit careful around the edges.
By the way, I'm not a native English speaker or a professional mechanic, IT technician, but I love learning and I'm passionate about cars and I believe I'm growing as I go. So please be kind and understanding. I hope to inspire you. Even after 30, it's absolutely possible to learn something new.
This is the main connection that comes with the CarPlay module. Make sure the locking tab on the connector is open, insert it all the way in, then close the lock. This is the connector that plugs into the back of the head unit. Again, make sure to insert it all the way in. Now this is the video cable. We've already disconnected the original gray cable. That one goes into the main CarPlay harness, and this new cable connects into the gray port here. The other end of this cable will be connected to the CarPlay unit. These smaller connectors go into the back of the CarPlay kit. In the next part of the video, I'll show you the wiring diagram so everything is more clear. Then I move down to that little tray under the glove box, the one where people usually keep documents. Just a couple screws and it dropped down easy.
If you found this video helpful or motivating, support it with a like and subscribe to help the YouTube algorithm show it to more people with similar values and interests. Let's grow this community together, so in the future I can share even more exciting car projects with bigger budgets and more value.
Perfect spot to run some wires or even hide the CarPlay module. Honestly, it's kind of fun. Feels like the car's got these hidden little areas made just for upgrades like this.
Through this gap, I will try to fit this cable over there.
We've tucked the CarPlay module into the side compartment of the glove box. The USB connection cables were routed into the document tray under the passenger's footwell. Alright, now it's time to put everything back together. First, I carefully tucked all the cables back into place. Making sure nothing was pinched or bent. Next, I lifted the document tray back up and screwed it in with the original bolts. Then I moved on to the multimedia panel. Before snapping it back in, I double-checked all the connections, screen climate control, everything clicked in securely. I slid the head unit back into place, making sure it aligned properly with the console, then fastened it down with the 8mm bolt. After that, I reconnected the start-stop button and the parking sensor controls. Last step, I reinstalled the trim pieces around the panel and gave everything a gentle press to make sure it was flush. Everything looked stock, clean and solid, just like from the factory. And the best part?
Before put everything back, we will check if CarPlay is working. Fans are working. We need to press back button to go to the CarPlay mode.
Now I've got a fully functional CarPlay system ready to go.
Yes, everything is working perfect. Let's take a short test drive.
Before this test drive, check this table.
Here's a table showing the countries where cameras are already being used to detect smartphone use while driving or failure to wear a seatbelt. Be careful and drive safe. Here's something wild I saw on the M1. UK police are using unmarked HGV trucks to catch drivers using their phones behind the wheel. They cruise alongside cars sitting higher up with a perfect view straight into the driver's lap. One quick look and boom. If you're texting or scrolling, they've got you. Then they radio ahead and within seconds you're being pulled over by patrol units waiting down the road. It's smart, it's sneaky, and it's working. So yeah, might be time to leave that phone alone and drive safe.
Alright, so I'm out on a quick test drive and I've got to say, wireless CarPlay in 2025, it's on a whole new level. The second I got in the car, boom, my iPhone connected automatically. No cables, no delays. The interface popped up instantly on the screen and everything just flowed. Maps loaded in seconds, music started right where I left off, and the split screen view, super clean. I've got navigation on one side, my playlist on the other, all without touching my phone. I hit the voice button on the steering wheel. Hey Siri, take me to the nearest coffee shop. And just like that, directions were up and running. Even switching between calls, messages and apps feels seamless now. No lags, no drops, just smooth wireless freedom. Honestly, it doesn't just feel like tech, it feels like the car knows you. Once you go wireless in 2025, you're never going back.
No more flipping between apps while driving. And Siri, way quicker. I said, play my driving playlist, and the vibes hit instantly. Honestly, this feels less like a phone mirror and more like it's built into the car. Safe, smooth, and next level. But that's not all. The police have taken it a step further. An even more advanced method they're using. AI-powered cameras. These smart systems can automatically detect if you're holding a phone or not wearing a seatbelt, all while you're driving at full speed.
This is a world first, and we're now going into the world of artificial intelligence to try and change the way we police the roads forever. We've been out and we've trialled this system now, and we've spent a whole evening looking at the alerts and stopping vehicles and seeing which ones are impaired, which ones aren't. And we'll show you some of that as we go through the video. George has also been out to interview members of the public and sometimes some of those people that have been stopped and spoken to by us at the roadside.
On December 13th, Owen's team, along with AccuSensors, did an operation to trial the new technology.
The cameras are up and running now, and we're waiting as the stoppers and the intercept cars, once the vehicles have been highlighted by the cameras. Very new technology, but yeah, looking at the iPad, it seems to be looking pretty good actually, to be fair. Just in briefing, we could see a mobile phone offence and a seatbelt offence as well, just while we were sitting there.
Not to be overlooked, in cities like London, there are even civic activists like Mike keeping an eye on traffic behavior. That's why it's a smart idea to upgrade your multimedia system with a CarPlay module. It helps you drive safer, avoid accidents, and steer clear of fines and penalty points.
Put your face all over the internet now.
Why are you shaking?
Yeah, because you're
To some, he is a hero, highlighting issues of road safety. To others, he is only making things worse, creating a dangerous divide between cyclists and motorists. Mobile phone use, really that dangerous though? I do find myself asking this whilst riding around looking for infringements. Road safety though is sadly a huge issue in the UK, like many countries. In 2023 alone, 29,711 people were killed or seriously injured on Britain's roads. Between 2014 and 19, an average of one major incident every 3 days was linked to distracted driving. It's also thought that 13% of these incidents resulted in fatalities. According to road safety charity Brake, using a phone behind the wheel makes you 4 times more likely to be in a crash. Then, looking at reaction times, when using hands-free phones, it's thought you are 30% slower than the reaction times at the drink-drive limit. If you're driving at 55 miles per hour, when you look at your phone for 5 seconds, you'll have travelled an entire football field length. moving or stationary, when you take your eyes off the road, it's thought it can take up to 27 seconds for your eyes to reorientate to the road for the mental distraction to end. When you take all that into account, you can see why the police take this so seriously.
And that's it for today. We covered how to install CarPlay step by step. Also, we had a look how police in UK are getting smarter with new AI cameras and undercovered HGV units. If you found this video helpful, learn something new, don't forget to give a like, share and subscribe. Stay safe, stay focused and drive smart. See you next one.